Good afternoon, Mr. Aryono.
Good afternoon, Miss.
So, how was your day?
My day fine.
It was, oh, you're still at the office. So, it's
Yes.
not how was your day? How has your day been? So sorry. It's still going.
uh, what should I answer is someone asked that.
How was your day? It was fine. But if the question is how has your day been? It's been fine.
It's been fine. Okay.
It means that you're still having the day because you
Oh,
haven't gone home, right?
yes.
So, how many days do you have to do you have to work at the office anyway?
Uh, at this time, 5 day a week.
Oh, already full, 5 days a week.
Yes, full. My division, full work at office.
I see. So, do you operate in the office or do you also go to the field?
At the office only.
Office only, I
Yeah.
see. So, what else do I want to ask about your job? There are so many things I want to ask. So, I just realized yesterday
Yes.
that JSM actually is an abbreviation of Jasa Marga Surabaya Mojokerto. Is that
Yeah.
true?
It's true.
Ah, so it's not really I thought JSM is Jasa Marga.
Oh no no. JSM is apa ya? Anak perusahaan apa ya istilahnya? Wait. I must translate.
Subdivision, sub company,
Subsidiary ya, sub company
subsidiary, yeah, subsidiary
of Jasa Marga.
Jasa Marga.
Uh, JSM, Jasa Marga and Astra work together
Mhm.
and make JSM operate toll road Surabaya Mojokerto. Surabaya Mojokerto.
So the what do I say that? How do I say this? The company is actually a combination of Jasa Marga
Yes,
and Astra.
Astra. They have a capital ya,
Share,
modal ya. Ya,
share.
share stock, share and stock.
Got it. Are there any other Jasa Marga subsidiaries in Indonesia?
Uh, there's many subsidiaries.
Oh,
Like Manado Bitung
mm-mm.
and Jogja Bawen, the brand new. They will construct new toll road there.
Oh, hang on. I thought PT Jasa Marga only deals with not with the construction, but actually with the coordination of the toll road itself. No, it's also
Uh,
with the construction.
no, Jasa Marga have they have a concession to
Uh-huh.
operate toll road. If they already have a concession, they will choose the contractor to build the toll road.
Oh, I see. So it's not really Jasa Marga that built the. Okay,
Mm.
got it. Mm-mm.
In this toll road, Wijaya Karya has built the toll road.
The toll road. Got it. Hello, Mr. Randy. Good afternoon.
Hello, Miss. Good afternoon.
Well, we're waiting for the others. I was speaking to Mr. Ariano about his job. So
Yeah.
earlier I asked him how many days a week did he have to go to the office. He said 5. Do you have to go to the office 5 days a week also?
Yeah, Miss.
Oh,
Uh, I go to office in a week is 5 days.
hello, good afternoon,
Hi, Miss.
Mr. Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Wira.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Yep,
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much for asking. How about you?
I'm fine too. Thank you for asking, Miss.
So, all employees in JSM, I keep saying Jasa Marga, in JSM
Yeah,
actually work at the office. No more work at home, work from home.
no more.
Oh, nice.
We just have a shift work uh, between two shift, one shift and two shift.
Mm, uh, the shift is like morning to afternoon, afternoon to night, like that, or
Oh, it's just different hour. If you the one shift is
From
eight
earlier.
o'clock from earlier, yeah,
Hmm.
8 o'clock until 4:30. Oh, sorry.
so
Uh, yeah,
hang on.
8 oh 8 gue lupa lagi.
Whoa, whoa,
Jadi
whoa, Indonesian.
two shift lah. Sorry.
So it is 2 shifts. Okay. Does it mean that you
Yeah, two
get
shift.
to you get to switch the shifts, or if you are in that shift, you will be in that shift forever?
Rotation.
Like Mr. Wira said, there are 2 shifts, right? So if you
Yeah.
are put in the first shift, are you going to be in this shift forever, or are you going to be switched sometimes to the second shift, sometimes back to the first shift?
Oh, sometime it's second shift. Yeah.
Oh, so they switch the shift also. You switch the shift.
Yes, switch. Yeah, I
Yeah.
switch the shift.
Uh, do you 5 days a week? Everybody has 5 days a week office hour. Is that the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Five
Okay.
days a week.
5 days a week. So it means that all of you are working at the office only, not in the field. No,
No,
nobody is working in the field.
we are on the back office.
Hmm, the head office. Okay.
Uh,
Speaking of
not in,
JSM, uh, Mr. Ariono told me that it's responsible for the toll road, just Surabaya and Mojokerto. So last session, I already know about Miss Ruth uh, description, job description. How about the rest of you? Could you please share me your job description? This is also a way for you to introduce yourself later if you have to describe your job. So let's try. Uh, who is ready to do it first?
let me do first. Yes. Okay. My title of apa ya, job is technique and traffic traffic management maybe ya in English. So if any accident in toll road, it is my responsibility. I must reduce I must reduce the accident in the toll road, and if any uh, apa, car stop in toll road, it won't move or something, I must call apa ya, another car to direct gitu.
Too tall.
Yes, yes,
So
something like that.
you actually coordinated from the office.
Yes.
I see. Thank you very much, Mr. Ariono. The next one, Mr. Randy or Mr. Wira?
Mr. Wira.
Yes. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Actually, Mr. Randy is handing it to you. Okay, go on.
Okay. My turn. I worked at the finance department with Ruth also. Ruth is uh, my boss, my supervisor. She and I, uh, my title is budgeting and controlling stuff. So the responsibility of budgeting is to control every movement budget in 1 month or quarter in year, and I have to controlling if the budget to if the budget and budget is uh, uh, my every budget, as well as to help management with planning and creating and controlling, and we have to I have responsibility to involve in accounting area.
I see.
So so I have to do some yearly report, monthly report for our management review every month or every year.
Every
That's all.
year. Okay, thank you. Mr. Randy, how about you?
Okay. I joined in the back office is since 2019. Now I work in the legal department. Okay, my responsibility is in the administrative of the company. I'm same. I'm in the uh, apa, same department with Mr. Rega and Mrs. Ruth.
Mm,
Okay, thank
same
you.
department as Miss Ruth and Mr. Wira.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but you are in the legal. They are in the finance.
Ah,
Oh, I
ah,
see. But it's actually the same department.
yes.
I see.
One head.
Thank you. See, I still see that you have difficulties explaining and describing your job. So maybe next session we are going to try to do this again, so you get more
Okay. Yeah.
fluent in
Okay.
describing your
Yeah.
job. I think this
Sorry.
is important for you to be able to describe your job fluently because maybe, who knows, you have uh, working relation with people from other countries or abroad, and they would like to know what your job description is, and you will be able to say it fluently and confidently
Yeah.
about it. So let's just start. Since last session we talked about small talk, and it was me who started the small talk most of the time to ask you about it. Now it's your turn to choose the topic and ask me to start to do the small talk. So you initiate the small talk. Okay? And let's see if you can actually make me speak. I'm going to try to be the passive speaker. Okay, let's try. We'll start with anybody wants to volunteer? Nobody. Okay. Let's start with this one. The person
Okay.
who answered this will be able to choose the line. Okay. What is your job title?
My job title is budgeting and control staff.
Thank you. So, Mr. Wira, you get to choose the order of the small talk. Who's going to start first? Who's going to be number two? Who's going to be number three?
I'm
Okay, first Randy, and second one is Ariono. I become the
Okay.
last one.
Okay, you want to be the last one, no problem. Mr. Andy, try and make small talk with me. Okay, and
Uh,
let's
Yeah.
see. Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, Randy, you can do it.
okay. Uh, where do you live, Miss Tati?
Oh, I don't think I should tell you that. We
Ah.
don't know each other. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
Imagine
Ah,
we just met on a bus or on a train or something. So this is really small
okay.
talk. I'll be the passive one.
Okay. Excuse me. What time is it?
Oh, it's actually almost 3 p.m.
Oh, 3 p.m. Oh, by the way, where you will go?
I'm
Sorry.
heading to Jakarta. How about you?
Sorry, what?
I'm heading to
I can hear
Jakarta.
you. Oh,
Yeah, how about you?
I am going to Semarang. We have same train, right? uh, apa lagi ya?
English, please.
Ah, it's hard for me. Ah, hmm, uh, um, any clue? uh,
Okay, it seems that Mr.
yeah.
Andy is still confused. When something happened like that and you get a passive partner or something, you can just start out. Do you think we're going to have a long, or I don't know, no change? For example, what do you think about this train or something? Or what do you think about Semarang? Or what do you think about Jakarta? You can start with what do you think? Because when you ask the question with what do you think, usually people will talk longer and you can find that hole to ask more and more and more.
Okay, thank you,
So
thank you.
that's one of the tips to make a small talk. Start with what do you think? Okay.
What?
Mr. Ariana, ready?
okay, I'm ready.
Back to the passive partner. Okay.
To the passive.
Do you like reading, Miss?
Oh, yes, I do.
Uh, what do you think about Harry Potter?
Oh, Harry Potter. Well, that's one of my favorite books. Uh, I really enjoyed the books, and I think it progresses well from a kid book to an adult book. So, how about you? What do you think? Do you like Harry Potter?
I like Harry Potter, but just in movie. I ever read the book. Not, not yet. which title or book is the best?
It's hard to choose, but I would probably say The Order of Phoenix.
Order.
Oh, I changed my mind. I'm sorry. I would like to say The Goblet of Fire.
I agree.
Do you have do you have the same idea?
Yes, I do.
Why do you think so?
Because at Goblet of Fire, the Harry Potter become more wise and more teenager, yeah, and more smart. He braver than before. Uh, and what do you think about the ending of Harry Potter series?
Hmm. To be honest, I really hate the way Severus Snape died. He was a great uh, wizard, and I don't get it why he died so easily. So it
Hmm.
just doesn't make sense to me. What do you think?
Finally, I know if Snape is a good person and he protect the Harry Potter and he is a good character, I think.
Hey,
Okay.
thank you so much, Mr. Ariono, for the so you can make the conversation going when you actually ask for opinions instead of just. By the way, it is wiser, braver, smarter. So all three of them
Driver,
only have one
laser, smarter.
syllable.
Okay.
Usually, with one syllable word, we use immediately braver, smarter, wiser.
So,
When it's two syllables, sometimes it's with more, sometimes it's with like handsome, for example, handsome, we say more handsome.
okay.
But then we have what um uh I cannot remember two words at the moment. Happy, we say happier. So
Yeah.
mm,
I have
there
that.
you go. Thank you, Mr. Ariano. Mr. Wira, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, back to the passive. I'm going to make my
Better,
face
better. Okay.
flat.
Okay. Can I talk about food with you? What's your favorite
Sure.
food? Yes.
Food or fruit?
Yeah. Food.
Food.
Food,
Oh, I
not
see.
fruit. Fruit. Yeah. What's your favorite food?
It's gado gado.
Gado gado. The one with the peanut things here.
Yes, peanut sauce.
So, with the sauce. Yeah. Okay. So, if you could only one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? The food.
It it would be gado gado for sure.
Gado gado for sure. What if are there any foods that you absolutely would not eat?
Oh yes, I would definitely not eat stinky beans, jengkol. Oh, pate. Stinky beans
Stinky,
are pate.
but stinky beans, yeah.
Yeah, stinky beans and
Okay.
jengkol. I wouldn't eat them.
Ojengkol.
Yes,
Why? Why so stinky, or you just don't like it?
I just don't like the taste, the smell, and the
You don't like the
texture,
taste.
all of it. How about you? What do you think about jengkol and stinky beans?
uh, I don't eat stinky stinky beans too, because I don't like the smell. I don't like the taste. Even everyone said that it's a delicious, but I don't like it. So, if you What is your favorite restaurant in Surabaya?
I don't think I have any. I don't like eating at a restaurant.
Any? Okay.
Yep. So I do eat at the restaurant if I have to,
Okay.
but it doesn't mean I like. I have a favorite one.
Okay. So if you eat gado-gado, you just make for yourself or you buy it?
Yes, I sometimes make it for myself, and sometimes I buy it.
Oh, I see. What's something that easy to bring in for lunch that is a sandwich or nasi goreng or still gado-gado for lunch?
Gado-gado is easy. Most of the vegetables
Easy.
are raw anyway, so like the lettuce is raw. Sometimes you can use raw bean sprouts also. So
Okay.
thank you, Mr. Vira.
Can I ask you one more again?
Oh,
Okay,
sure,
thank
sure.
you.
What's
Oh,
your
sorry,
question?
sorry. It's okay. Oh, one last questions.
Okay.
What is the weirdest things you ever eaten?
The weirdest thing. Oh my, tempoyak. Uh,
Tempoyak.
yes.
Oh, I see.
Does any one of you know tempoyak? Tempoyak is
I
actually
don't.
fermented durian.
No.
So
Oh, it's
durian is already
okay.
smelly,
Yeah,
and
Mm.
yeah,
then
yeah.
in Palembang they put like um anchovies. Anchovies is a bit like teri,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
they fermented the durian into sambal,
Oh, I
and
see.
it smells.
It's not like tape.
No, no, it's not.
Different with tape?
Very different
Oh.
because it becomes salty food,
Oh.
so it becomes sambal.
Oh, I see.
They also put
Yeah,
they
yeah.
also put
Okay.
chili on it and so on. Okay. But
Oh,
it's just
okay.
weird for me. Thank you for the question.
Okay. Thank you, Miss. Thank you.
If you pay attention, Mr. Randy's conversation with me was stopped because Mr. Randy didn't know the trick yet, okay, to ask for opinions. And then Mr. Ariono actually applied that what do you think question, and the conversation was more fluid. Mr. Wira, I think our conversation is a bit stalled in some places because I don't
Oh.
really ask you back the question.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I become
When
the
you
elimination. Yeah.
Yes, when you ask questions like what do you eat, what do you prefer, if the person doesn't really know you, they usually don't ask back. They just go like
Oh, I see.
answer the question and stop.
And stop. Okay.
Yep. But if you ask
Okay.
what do you think or what's your opinion and something else with their
Stranger.
ideas or thoughts, yes, they usually can open up more. Okay, there you go. Some tips and tricks for your small talk. Okay, Miss
Small
Ruth
talk.
is
Okay.
here. We'll wait for her to. Hello, good afternoon, Miss Ruth.
Good afternoon, Miss. Sorry for being back.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, we just reviewing our last session small talk, and this time they get to ask me to start they get to start the conversation. Okay, so
Okay.
last session we already did the conversation from the book. So there are some things, some expressions that we can also use when we do small talks. So you have the basic my names. Can you think of any other expressions besides my name to introduce yourself?
I am. No.
I am okay. Anything else? So I'm blah, blah, blah. My name's blah, blah, blah.
Let me introduce myself.
Let me introduce myself is continued by I'm. So it's the same.
Yeah.
So you can use this. Please call me. Here you go. We
Please
don't
call me.
often, yeah, we don't often use this third one. Please call me. Okay. Now,
Mm.
how about these introductions? We have how do you do? What's the difference between how do you do and how are you?
Okay.
Perhaps you have an idea? No? Okay.
Um,
Yes, go on, Mr.
no. I think that how do you do is you often use that terms for someone that you know for the first time. How are you is for the person that you have met before.
Exactly. So, how do you do is actually not a question. It doesn't need an answer. How do you do? I'm doing fine. That's not it. That's not the point. So when you say how do you do, the answer or the reply should be how do you do as well. So how do you do? How do you do?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
And as Miss Ruth already said, it's only used in the first meeting.
in the first
So
meeting, how do you do? Okay.
exactly. So you don't actually say how do you do when you met the person for the third time or the fourth time.
Oh,
Now we have glad to meet you, happy to meet you, nice to meet you. Can you think of any other expressions?
mm, uh,
Have you ever heard it's my pleasure to meet you? Or
oh
it's a
yeah, it's
pleasure?
my pleasure.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything else? How do you do? Glad to meet you,
Mm,
happy to meet you, nice to meet you, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've had great time. You can say it like this. I've had a great time meeting you. Now, we're going to try to practice this part, of course, by using the terms that you are not familiar with. So if you usually say my name's, let's try with please call me. If you usually say nice to meet you, let's try with I've had a great time meeting you. Okay, so we're trying something that we don't usually use. Mr. Ariono, I'm going to partner you with Mr. Randy, and Mr. Wira, you're going to be partnering with Miss Ruth.
okay.
Mr. Ariano,
Okay.
let's try and change the words in bold letters with other expressions.
Okay. Let me start. Good afternoon. I'm Ariono.
Hello, I had a great time meeting you, Mr. Aryono.
Let me start. I was wrong.
Yeah. Uh,
It's okay.
let's try to achieve
Yeah.
fluency. Okay, let's try to achieve fluency. So, good afternoon. Please call me Ariana. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Ariana. How do you do? Something like that. Okay. Ready, Mr. Ariana?
Okay, I'm
On.
ready. Good afternoon. Please call me Ariono.
Hello, Mr. Aryono. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hmm. It's been raining a lot lately in Lombok.
Can you repeat?
Okay,
Ariana is using this one. It's been raining a lot lately in Lombok.
yes, that's true. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. You can answer it, yes, that's true. Um, or you can even say, I have no idea. I
Oh,
have no idea. I haven't been to Lombok for a long time, or I have never been to Lombok.
Hmm,
You can use
okay,
this.
okay.
Okay. Mr. Wira, Miss Ruth, ready?
Ready?
Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Wira.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Viran. It's a pleasure to meet you. How do you do? What line
How do
of
you
business?
do?
What line of business are you in?
Batavia Business School, class of 90.
Oh, you're kind of old.
Yeah, close.
Wait. You answer with
Salah.
Batavia Business School. It's
Oh,
where did you go to school? What line of business? It's supposed to be. I'm in the.
oh yeah. I'm a gold in mining business. Okay, sorry.
I'm in the gold mining business. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's. It seems that we still have hesitancy to say it naturally.
Fluently.
I mean, this is the
Yeah, yeah.
first introduction that you are going to have with people. So it should be smooth, confident, and show that you are a warm person. Let's try again. This time, Mr. Ariana and Mr. Wira, Mr. Andy and Miss Ruth. Go on, Mr. Ariana.
okay.
Mr. Oh, sorry, I switched the order. Mr. Ariana and Miss Ruth, because earlier, Mr. Ariana and Mr. Wira played good afternoon.
Yeah.
So now Miss Ruth is going to start the conversation with Mr. Ariano.
Okay. Uh, Good afternoon. Sorry. Good afternoon. There is some kind of noise.
Mhm.
Good afternoon. I'm Ruth.
Hello, Miss Ruth. How do you do?
Yeah, how do you do? It's been raining a lot lately, right?
Yes, that's right. I went there last month.
Mr. Ariano, you didn't introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, something simple like this. It's something simple and we forgot to do it. Okay. Now let's try with Mr. Wira and Mr. Randy. Mr. Randy, you can start the conversation.
Good afternoon. Please call me Randy.
Hello, Randy. Happy to meet you. I'm Chan. I'm Wira.
Uh, so where did you go to school?
Batavia Business School, class of 90.
Okay, there you go. So something like that is smoother in the terms of real conversation because we cannot expect people to. Oh wait. When people come to us and we go, wait, I'm not ready to have a conversation with you. Wait. So just be prepared with whatever you have.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's try and do this one. What do you think is the answer? So please type your answers on my screen. Excuse me, but I notice you're wearing a Tiger Spark badge. Yes, I work there. You know the company. A little bit. What do you think should be after a little bit? Please use annotation to type on my screen. I know it's a listening, but before we actually listen to the audio, I'm asking you to guess what should be in that conversation. Any idea? No idea yet? I
What
guess
is
you
it?
know the company.
The, uh, should we answer every blank form here?
Yes, please. Please type your answers on my screen so everybody can read it. For example, you may want to answer, I see, by the way, this is easy. I'm going to answer it with I'm Johan Supit. How about the others? You can answer them randomly. It doesn't have to be this one and then this one and then this one. Whichever you think you know the answer. Okay. This is by Miss Ruth. Oh, Mr. Ariona, I'm going to change the color of your uh, letter so we know the difference. Okay. Mr. Wira, Mr. Randy, let's try. We still have two more blanks. Okay. This is Mr. Randy. I'm going to change your color into something else. Okay. Are you working at the mine? Nice one. Okay, so her name is Wira. Her name is Ruth. Okay, you have
Her
all the
name is Wira.
answers.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
You have all the answers here. Now let's try and check the listening, and let's see if your answers have anything common with the conversation. Not again. So sorry, sister.
Say it smoothly. A. Listen.
Can you hear the conversation?
Yes.
Then read. At Janessa Bernstein's office.
Yes, come in.
Wait. This is lesson 3. Lesson 1, 3.
Activity 3. Listen. Complete the dialogue. Then practice the dialogue with your classmate. At a geologist gathering.
Excuse me, but I notice you are wearing a Tiger Spark badge.
Yes, I work there. I guess you know the company?
A little bit. My wife works there.
Really?
Yes, she's the executive secretary.
Ah, I think I've met her a couple of times at meetings. I'm mostly in Kalimantan working at the mine.
I see. By the way, I'm Johan Supit.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Supit. I'm Ian Mori.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Mori.
So, Mr. Supit, where do you work? Are you a geologist too?
Yes, I work for Alam Mineralindo. I'm one of the office geologists there. Here's my card.
Thanks. And here's mine. Excuse me, but I have to go. Nice talking to you, Mr. Supit.
Nice talking to you too. See you.
Okay. So, which ones that we got correctly? Which sentences? There are 2 I am. Are those 2 correct?
Yes.
Yes, it's correct.
Yes.
There are 1 more correct answer. Oh, 2 more.
Are you geologist?
Are you a geologist too? Got it. And 1 more?
2. Here's my name card. Here's my card.
Got
Maybe
it.
the same.
Yes, here's my name card. Here's my card. How about this one? A little bit. What was actually the answer?
My wife.
My wife.
Ah, nice one. My wife. Okay, I'm going to play the audio 1 more time. I'm going to ask you to write the precise answer. So my wife, blah, 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 something.
Activity 3. Listen. Complete the dialogue. Then practice the dialogue with your classmate. At a geologist gathering.
Excuse me, but I notice you are wearing a Tiger Spark badge.
Yes, I work there. I guess you know the company?
A little bit. My wife works there.
Really?
Yes, she's the executive secretary.
Ah, I think I've met her a couple of times at meetings. I'm mostly in Kalimantan.
Okay, so what did you hear? A little bit?
My wife works there.
Works there. Got
Works
it.
there.
My wife works there. Can somebody type it, please? Oh, one more thing. When you say work, instead of forming your O, work, flatten your O, work.
Work.
So the O should be flat. Work.
Work.
Works. Got it. So it's a different O with 2. 2 is U. And then we have O, bolognese. And then we have work.
Work.
So there are 3 types of. My wife works there. How about this part? Yes. What did you hear?
She is executive secretary.
She's the executive secretary. Got it.
Executive secretary.
Is it executive secretary or secretary
No.
executive?
Secretary.
I'm going to repeat a little bit so you can hear it clearly. My wife works there. Thank you. It's not moving. Oh, Google. So she's the secretary. She's the executive secretary is the answer, correct? Thank
She's
you.
the executive.
How about the next one? So Mr. Supit, blah, 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 blah. This one? Did you get the answer? Is the executive secretary. Thank you. So Mr. Supit, take a look at the answer. The answer is I work for Alam Mineralindo. What do you think is the question?
Where do you work?
Yep, exactly. Where do you work?
Where
Thank
do
you.
you work?
So Mr. Supit, where do you work? Are you a geologist too? Okay, so we have the complete conversation here. I'm going to ask Mr. Randy and Mr. Wira to play the part first. Go on, Mr. Randy and Mr. Wira.
Apa?
Okay.
As Supit or Mori?
Up to you. Free.
Okay, after you. It's okay. Let's go, Ren. We can do this.
Okay.
Mr. Randy, Miss Teti, sorry, I'm sorry, I got a suddenly scheduled meeting, so I will take a leave for the
Oh,
first.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's
Thank
okay.
you.
Have a nice day, Miss Ruth.
Have a nice day.
What do you do, Mister?
Okay, excuse me. I go first, okay, Randy? To be stupid. Excuse me, but I've noticed you wearing a Tiger Spark badge.
Yes, I work there. I guess you know the company.
A little bit. My wife works there.
Really?
Yes, she's the executive secretary.
Ah, I think I've met her a couple of times at meetings. I must be in Kalimantan working at the mine.
I see. By the way, I'm Johan Supit.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Supit. I'm Ian. I'm Ian Mori.
So, Mr. Supit, where do you work? Are you are you a geologist too?
Your part is nice to meet you, Mr. Mori.
Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you, Mr. Mori.
So, Mr. Supit, where do you work? Are you a geologist too?
Yes, I work for Alam Mineralindo. I'm one of the office geologists there.
Mine. Thanks. And here's mine. Excuse me, but I have to go. Nice talking to you, Mr. Supit.
Nice talking to you too. See you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Ariono, since Miss Ruth is not here, I will be your partner.
Okay. I'm as
Supit.
Mr. Supit.
Okay.
Excuse me, but I noticed you are wearing a Tiger Spark badge.
Yes, I work there. I guess you know the company?
A little bit. My wife works there.
Really?
Yes, she's the executive secretary.
Ah, I think I've met her a couple of times at meetings. I'm mostly in Kalimantan working at the mine.
I see. By the way, I'm John Supit.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Supit. I'm Ian Mori.
Nice to meet you too. Sorry, I repeat. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Murray.
So, Mr. Supit, where do you work? Are you a geologist too?
Yes, I work for Alam Mineralindo. I'm one of the office geologists there. Here's my name, Scott.
Ah, thanks. And here's mine. Excuse me, but I will have to go. Nice talking to you, Mr. Supit.
Nice talking to you too. See you.
Okay, there you go. Sometimes we get confused when we read and you go like, nice to meet you too, Mr.
Yeah.
when in
Nice to
reality, when we
nice
speak,
to-
nice to meet you too, Mr.
Yeah,
Mori.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, we are going to try and play this one out. Do you happen to have a coin near you? Do you have a coin? No?
No?
Coin?
100 rupiah coin or maybe 200 rupiah.
I don't have.
You don't have it? Okay. So we're just going to play with 1212 then. We're going to start from here. I'm just going to, oh, Mr. Wira has the coin. Mr. Wira, you have
Maybe
the
I'll grab
coin?
it first. 1 minute.
Oh.
1 minute.
I'm going to put your name here.
Mr. Wira missing his coin.
So it means Mr. Randy, Mr. Wira, and Miss Ruth are in the same block, in the same room.
Yes, miss.
I see.
Same room.
And Mr. Ariana is in the different
Different.
part of the office.
Yes, I'm in operational division.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. Now everybody is going to rely on Mr. Wira's coin. The deal is that 100 coin or
500.
500? So we have the number and we have the picture. If Mr. Wira said number, then you get to move 2 steps. So 1, 2. If Mr. Wira said picture, you get to move 1 step. Okay?
Okay.
1 square. Go on, Mr. Wira. Let's start tossing the coin. Please toss the coin.
Yeah. Oh, pass. Okay. Hop.
Okay. It is the picture.
Picture.
Got it. Okay, so it means you arrive at the venue register. You need to tell me the expressions.
Question of. Oh,
Hmm.
I see. Oh, Randy, okay.
All of you, please.
Oh, all of me, okay. Expression.
Excuse me. Can I I'm looking for I want to meet manager in here.
Wait. This is an international conference.
The
Oh,
conference.
sorry.
If you're a buzzer.
Oh, uh, excuse me. Where's the room for international conference?
Thank you. That's one. Mr. Randy, Mr. Gon, I keep saying Mr. Gon. Mr. Wira, your turn.
Hello. Can I have my register for the international conference?
There you go. Can I have my registration for the international conference? Mr.
Registration,
Randy?
okay. Registration. Yeah.
Excuse me, where's the table of registration?
Thank you. Excuse me, where's the table of registration? Pardon? Where can I sign for the registration? You can also say
right,
that.
fine,
Or,
fine. Okay.
excuse me, how do I register myself? There are so many expressions. We're just trying to uh, be creative about our expressions. Mr. Vira, please toss the coin again.
Numbers.
Number. Okay, so it means 2 here. There. Please give me the expressions to ask another participant about his job. Name and job.
Hello. What's your name? My name is Wira. Uh, what job are you? What is your job?
What is your job? Okay, so what's your name? What's your job? How about Mr. Ariana and Mr. Andy? Other expressions.
Hi, my name is Aryono. What is your name? Mm, uh, what what is your job? Another I don't know another expression.
Same as Mr. Vira. What's your job? What's your name? Mr. Randy, perhaps you have other expressions?
Hello, my name is Randy. I'm legal. How about you?
Thank you. How about you? But I know this, the three of you are actually asking the same question with my name's,
My name's yeah.
what's your name? And we can also ask, how do I call you?
Oh, I
Or
see.
you can also ask, may I know your name, please?
Yeah, okay.
So there are many other expressions. For job, we can also ask, what do you do?
What do
So
you
not
do?
how
Oh,
do
yeah.
you do, but what do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do? Okay. What's your job? What do you do? Where do you work? You can also ask
Where
that.
do you work?
Yeah. So
Okay.
multiple expressions. Mr. Wira, please toss it again. What is that? Oh,
It's
picture.
a picture. Yeah.
Comment on the venue. There you go. Keynote speaker, food, etc.
I think this food is very spicy for me.
Thank you. I think this food is very spicy for me. Mr. Ariana, Mr. Wira?
I think this place is very neat.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ariana. Mr. Wira?
You know what? I think I've seen the speaker in my other conference.
Thank you. I've seen the speaker in my other conference. Again, I know this, that you are using the same expression.
The same.
I
Yeah,
think. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can also use, in my opinion.
In my opinion. Oh, okay.
In my opinion, according to me. So, this is just my opinion, but the food is very salty. This is just my opinion, but the food is very salty. In my opinion, this place is very neat. According to me, I've seen the speaker in other conference, and I think he's boring. There's something like that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Mr. Wira?
Okay.
Fine.
It's Picture again.
The picture again. Ask the participant next to you about the keynote speaker's name and occupation. Imagine you are sitting next to somebody and you want to know the speaker's name and occupation.
Uh, Excuse me, what is the speaker's name?
Mhm.
Uh, and what is his occupation?
Okay, thank you. Mr. Randy, Mr. Vira.
Hello. Did you know that do you know the speaker name that and her and his occupation?
Well
Same.
done. Yeah, no. It's a different expression. Do you know the
Okay.
speaker's name and his occupation? Mr.
His occupation.
Ariana actually saying, what's his name? What's his job? Okay. Mr. Randy,
Okay.
maybe another way to ask that?
Hmm. Apa ya? Hmm. I don't know.
So you can say something like this. I'm sorry, I didn't get the speaker's name. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Did you get it? Or how about his job? Or how about his occupation? Okay, so we don't have to repeat the what's the name, what's the job question, but we can also switch it. Mr. Vira, please toss the coin again.
Oh, so it's number.
Number, okay. Ask another participant what line of business he or she is in. How do you ask this question?
Mm,
Mr. Ariana's head is already itchy.
Excuse me, can you tell me what business you do?
Okay, what business that you do?
uh, okay. Hello. Uh, what? Which department that you are you in your office? Which department? Which about?
Which department do you work
Do
in
you
your
work in your office?
office? Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Randy?
Can you tell me about your business?
Hey, nice one. Can you tell me what your business? Yep, that's it. Simple and straight to the point.
Mm.
Mr. Vira, please toss the coin again.
Up. Number.
Number. So number is 2. Ask another participant's office address and phone number. This should be easy.
Yeah.
So,
Hello. Where is your office address? And can I have your phone number?
oh,
And
when you ask
no.
address,
What your office number? Okay.
it's correct, but when you ask address, it should be what instead of where. So
What?
what's your office address?
What? Oh yeah. Okay.
But
Sorry.
if you
What
don't
is your
use
phone? Okay.
address, you can ask with where. Where's your office?
Where's your office? Oh, okay, sorry.
So
Yeah,
two different
I see
things.
it.
Can you
Two
tell me
different
your
thing. Yeah.
phone number is very good. Thank you, Mr. Aryo. Thank you, Mr. Wira. Sorry. Mr. Aryo, no? Mr. Randy?
Yeah.
Hmm, what is that?
Hello. Can you write your address and phone number of your office?
Thank you. Well done. Can you write your the address of your office and phone number? Thank you. That's very good. Okay. Mr. Ariano?
Okay. Uh, do you mind if I know your office address and phone number?
Well done. See, you're getting more creative.
Mm.
Yes, very good. Do you mind if I know your phone number, office number and address? Yes, thank you very much. Well done. Mr. Vera,
Okay.
toss the coin. Number
Automatic.
again.
Yeah.
Mhm. So tell other participants what you like doing in your spare time.
You know what? I like to do some. Uh, I like to do some. I like to singing when I have a spare time.
Hmm. Oh, this is the deal. When you say to, it means that you are planning to do it. But if we're
Planning to do. Okay, I see.
if we're talking about hobbies, then we go like plus verb-ing. I like
Okay.
singing.
I like singing. Okay, sorry. I like singing.
I like singing in my spare time.
Am I said first with that? Okay.
Mr. Ariano, Mr. Andy,
Hmm.
try not to use I like.
I like.
Okay, let me.
Okay.
Uh, I think playing football is very interesting sport.
And you can also say, I do it in my spare time.
Uh, and I do it in every Saturday.
Yay, there you go. You don't have to say like, but interesting. Nice one. Mr. Randy?
Uh, mm, uh, well, you know, when the spare time like this, I usually hear the music.
Ah, there you go. You know, when we have spare time like this, I usually, what is it? Listen to music or play
Yeah,
music?
listen to music.
Listen to music. Okay, I usually listen to music. You can also say I enjoy. I love, as you already said, I love going to malls. I enjoy shopping or something. Okay, Mr. Wira, please toss the coin. Picture. Okay, it's
Yeah.
picture. Ask the participants there what he or she likes doing on weekends.
As the person on the left.
What you do in what? Apa lagi? Jangan what deh. Bosan. Sorry. Uh, apa ya?
Hmm. May I ask you? Sorry. Let me.
Okay.
May I ask you what activity do you like at the weekend?
May I ask you what activity you like
You like?
doing on weekends? Because this is the question is, may I ask you? So for the next part, you don't say what activities do you, but what activities you like
You like.
doing
Like,
on weekends.
oh,
It's not a
okay.
question anymore. Thank you, Mr. Aryono. Mr. Randy, Mr. Wira?
Eh, apa ya? Hmm,
Something
yes,
simple.
something simple.
I like reading on weekends. How about you?
Oh ya, ya, itu dia. So simple ya. So simple.
Yeah, sometimes it skips our. So,
Ya.
any other idea besides that?
How your plan in this weekend?
What's your plan for the
Yeah,
weekend?
What's your
yeah.
plan?
What? Yeah.
What's your plan for the
Ah,
weekend? Okay, nice one. What's your plan for the weekend, Mr. Wira?
Uh, I like to cycling in the weekend. How about you?
I like cycling on the weekend. Okay, I like cycling on the weekend. How about you? The same one. It's okay though.
Same one.
No
It's okay.
problem.
Sorry.
Please toss the coin.
Okay, sorry.
The picture again.
Yes, sir.
Where he or she went to school. So how do you ask this question? About their previous studies.
Oh, my my bachelor degree is in the University of Surabaya. How about you?
Okay, there you
Something
go.
like that?
Yes, my bachelor degree is from the University of Surabaya. How about you, Mr. Ariano, Mr. Randy?
I try simple thing.
Mhm.
Uh, where do you study?
Ah,
Where do you start?
but because we're not studying anymore, we can say, where did you study?
Oh, where did
Where
you study? Okay.
Where did you
Okay.
study? Yes,
Yeah.
where did you
That's
study? How about Mr. Randy?
where is your school before?
Ah, this is the deal with when you ask with where's your school. If we asked about where's your school, native speaker will answer with the address, not the
Oh,
name of the
Oh,
school.
I see.
If you want to
oh.
ask
What
the
the
name of
school?
the
What?
school,
huh?
what Mr. Ariana asked is the question: Where did you study, or
Where did?
where did you go to school
Oh,
for, or where did you go to university? Something like that.
Oh, where did? Okay.
Mr. Wira, please toss the coin again.
Oh,
Oh, I cannot see.
sorry. Uh,
Okay, so number
Number.
it is.
Number. Yeah.
About your family. About other person's family. How do you ask this question?
Mm.
do you have a brother?
Hey, well done. Thank you. Do you have a brother? That's asking about family.
Yeah. I
Mr.
have
Ariano?
two. I have two kids. How about you? Do you have a
Okay.
kids?
Mr. Ariano is utilizing, how about you? Okay. Oh, Mr. Ariano, Mr. Wira, so sorry. I have two kids. How about you? Thank you. Mr.
How
Ariano, your
about you?
turn.
Yeah. Okay.
uh, My oldest daughter is 10 years old. Do you have a daughter?
Thank you. My oldest
Yeah.
daughter is 10
Older.
years old. Do you have a daughter? Okay. Mr. Rohira, please toss the coin.
Up.
Number.
Okay. Oh, I was hoping that you got picture, but you already completed the game. Now, this is well done, everybody. This is the deal. Sometimes when we play something like this, we tend to repeat our answers because that's the first thing that we remember.
Yeah.
When the first thing that you remember is something that you say immediately, it means that you need to repeat other things that you don't remember so you can actually say them automatically. Okay, so for example, hello, my name's Tati.
Hi, Teti. How are you?
Okay, so that's how
My
are
name
you
is
is the
Wira.
first how are you is the first thing that you say.
Yeah.
Try to
Yeah.
practice with other
Oh,
expressions.
another.
Okay, okay.
Okay, okay.
Hello, I'm Tati.
Other expression. Yeah.
Hi, Tete. How do you do?
How do you do? Okay, well done. Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Tati.
Ni- Nice to meet you, Tete.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you,
There
Basi.
you
It's
go.
okay.
Why is there a long pause? Like, it should be natural, just like, oh,
Okay.
how are you? Okay, how do you do something like that? Okay. Um, may I know your name, please?
My name is Wira. What's your
No,
name? Ah, that's okay.
my name is. That's
Oh
the
my.
first thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah,
try
yeah,
and
yeah.
say
Okay.
other things.
Please call me. Oh yeah.
Please call me
Please
or
call me
I.
Wira. It's okay.
So, my name is Tati. How about you?
I
Mr. Aryan,
forgot. I forgot.
please call me. I'm my name.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah,
call
yeah.
me. You can call me. Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, you can call me. Yeah, okay.
So by practicing those expressions over and over again, hopefully you're familiar with it, and your brain will automatically say it
Yeah.
instead of
Mm.
uh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Sometimes when we talk to other people, if this is the first person that we talk and then there's a second person coming and we repeat the same answers for
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
person, we go
mm,
like, "Eh, why do we have to repeat that? Well, let's try and use other expressions instead."
mm.
Okay.
Okay, so the last thing that I need to do with you is this part. Oh wait, I if you take a look at your book, we have toolbox there. This toolbox is actually the grammar part of this lesson. Okay, now if you take a look, what kind of grammar are we having in our toolbox? Is it present tense, past tense, or future tense?
Past tense.
Past tense, got it.
Stance. Yeah.
So I didn't see you in our sales rep meeting this morning. Now, this is what we're going to do. Let's try and complete this following and change it into past tenses. You don't have to write it, but you can say it.
Hmm.
Oh,
This one? How do you make it into a past question?
oh, the holiday.
Hmm. There should be a B section here.
Oh,
How you miss
Oh.
this?
oh,
How the
How
holiday?
was
oh,
your holiday?
House is present tense.
House is
Oh,
present tense.
You need to
Tense.
make it into past tense.
oh,
How was the holiday?
was,
How
There
was
was,
the
you
holiday?
go. How was the holiday? How was the
was,
holiday?
was.
It was great. Toraja is a wonderful place. How do you change this into a past sentence?
It was a great it's wonderful place.
We had a great time there.
Thank you. We had a great time there. Well done. Now let's talk about this one. It's a question, and you have you and enjoy.
Did you enjoy the trip
Thank you. Did you enjoy the trip here? Well done.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, the flight was good.
Hmm.
Um,
The food?
The
the
food
food
is delicious.
Oh, not
was
is.
No,
was
no,
Delicious.
delicious.
was. Oh, sorry. Okay,
Okay.
the
Was,
wood was delicious. Yeah. Okay. So,
And
and the
flight attendant
the flight attendants
was very
was very
helpful.
helpful.
no, sorry, the last one is not
No,
was. Flight
Has
attendants.
the flight
has
attendants
eh, has
No. The other
mm,
partner of was.
were
were
There you go.
okay
So the flight
the
attendants,
flight were very
were
helpful.
were
Or,
very
yes.
yeah.
The reason we are using were is because flight attendants is more than one. So the flight
oh okay
attendants were
were
helpful. The next part, when blah blah blah. So we already deal with your fluency earlier. We already deal with your creativity with the game. Now we're dealing with your grammar.
Grammar. When
when did you come back from
Yeah.
when did you
Bogor?
come?
Thank you. When did you come back from Bogor, Mr. Tiller? And then
How did you find?
hmm, how did you find
How
Bogor?
did you?
In English, when you ask how did you find Bogor, it means that the person is asking about your opinion. So not how did you find
Oh,
Bogor? Oh, I use GPS.
use Google Maps.
How
It's not about that question.
Okay,
It's about your
okay.
opinion.
Mm,
How did you find
how
Bogor?
was yeah,
Yep.
how to
that's nice. Yeah.
by
Here,
My
here are some
wife.
topics. My
my
wife,
was
So my wife.
my wife has make them last night.
Hmm,
oh no.
No,
Mm,
no, so sorry.
ah, my wife,
my wife
Past tense of made.
my wife
My
my
wife
wife
made them.
Yes, my wife made them last night.
made
oh,
them.
okay, I
Mm.
made. Oh, okay.
When you use has or have, you need to use since or for. So for example, my wife
Oh
has made them since last night. So it's not a
Oh,
specific time. When you use a specific time in the past, it should
yeah.
be verb to only, past tense.
Okay.
This part,
It look
we have
nice.
we have something
I
nice.
I not know.
I didn't know you can
I
make
didn't
Yes,
know.
thank you. I didn't know you can make cookies. Well done.
you can make this.
How about this one?
I
I can. Mr.
I
Bean.
Past tense of bring.
Okay.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Mr.
Yeah, it's okay. Anybody remembers the
can't.
past tense of bring?
Mr. Till was no was.
No idea.
No idea.
This is
Bring.
It's supposed to be
brought.
brought.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
Bro.
Taylor brought
Oh.
these for
brought
us.
these for us. Brought. Yeah. So
And then
can't.
the next part, he
Made.
Made.
made them. Wow. Okay. No.
No. He
He wasn't it?
When you use was, it's talking about the place, the location. But
yes,
when
yeah.
you talk about an activity, we don't use was. We use did.
No. Yeah,
No.
yeah, no. He did not.
Didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't.
He didn't. No, he
He
didn't.
didn't.
His
He
wife did.
Did.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to end our session here. Thank you so much for joining the session.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask for the reflection next session. So please find out what you learned from this session and please tell me when we start next session. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
today, everyone. I'll see you next this is Thursday. I'll see you next Tuesday then.
Tuesday. Yeah. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
mate.
Thank you.
Bye, Mr. Eddie.
Thank
Bye.
you very